Hi, Goddamn Editing PlayStation and Medic Maniac YouTube. So a bit of long footage for me in the background where I haven't played this game for a bit, so I'm going to be terrible. But yeah, just bad news to deliver, and there's no way around it other than to just shoot from the hip and deliver it. So on Easter Sunday, I turned on my PlayStation 4 Pro and it would not start properly. It had been experiencing some difficulties prior to this, but when I turned it on Easter Sunday, it just would not start up. I had to force shut down because it was just stuck. And upon trying to reboot the system, it hit problems and got stuck in a loop. So we had a look on PlayStation Network to find out, you know, what the procedure was for us to follow to try and salvage something. But unfortunately, the scenario that I was looking at was to completely reinstall the factory settings of the system, which would mean erasing all my saved data. Now that impacts my channel because obviously I have PES 2021 content. My whole Master League season that I was doing, that I was prepping for, you know, doing season 9 and trying to lead my team to European glory, etc. All that's obviously gone. The whole of my editing, naturally, because all my save data is gone, the whole of my editing that I just done, and my new series, Match of the Game, which I had content ready to go for, is gone. Anything driving related, like all my cars in Gran Turismo Sport, are gone. Elite Dangerous, because I've done videos on that. My progress is, yeah, all my ships, all my cash, gone. Everything is just gone. So that impacts my channel. Like I say, it impacts the content of any games that I've put out there from my PlayStation 4. Anything that I was doing, Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arisen, for example, it's all just gone. There's no easy way around it. It's devastating for me as a games player to have, you know, so many years of saved progress just erased. But my PlayStation 4 Pro is damaged irreparably. Yeah, that's sad. Well, I don't know about irreparably. I think it probably needs a whole new hard drive in it. I don't exactly know what's wrong with it, but we couldn't salvage anything at all. It was stuck in a loop at startup, trying to check itself before it rebooted the system, and eventually we managed to get through. We had to reinstall factory settings and get it up and running again. And I went through the whole process of, you know, the initial sort of setup system of the PlayStation 4 Pro. But then it hit problems again when I was transferring data and sorting stuff out from my external memory devices, and it said that it was just corrupted and it had to restart, and then it got stuck in a loop again. So the system is, the PS4 Pro is you know, it's not functional. And obviously, like I say, for me, a lot of things that I was doing consistently on my channel were PS4 Pro contained. The whole of my PES 2021 and anything PES related was, you know, delivered PS4 Pro. Drive Club PS4 Pro, Elite Dangerous PS4 Pro. So yeah, absolutely gutting for me personally. As a games player, absolutely devastatingly gutting to lose all that progress, and obviously for my channel it's very damaging. So there's no easy way of delivering bad news, but there it is. There's some small consolation for me because I dug out my OG PS4, and that is the console that I bought in my Drive Club bundle all the way back. And I do have saved data on that to do with Drive Club and Elite Dangerous, things like PES 2016 from my, and I think PES 2015 from my 2015 and 16 uploading days are on there. There's an awful lot of stuff that is just, you know, restricted to PS4 Pro, so there's an awful lot of saved data that is just completely gone. Like I say, with PES 2021, but there is some salvageable stuff for me. So not all of my progress in Elite Dangerous is gone, but the problem that I've got is that the save data in Drive Club and stuff and Elite Dangerous was last updated on the OG PS4 on my one at around 2017. So there's a lot of years that have, you know. But what can I do? What can I do? These things happen. But obviously, like I say, just on a personal level for me, it's pretty devastating as a games player. And obviously, you know, it has a major impact on my channel. So yeah, PS5 stuff obviously is still okay because my PS5 did not have issues. So anything that I was doing on PS5, like for example Rise of the Ronin and Wo Long, you know, Horizon Forbidden West, all that's fine. But yeah, the PS4 Pro stuff, terrible for me, terrible. I'm thinking about running PES 2021 on my PS5, but I'll have to go through a lot of editing in kits and team names and a lot of stuff, so I won't be able to put anything out for a while, which is a shame because I got, after having a little break from PES, I started playing it quite a bit again, and yeah, like I say, I had a new idea of, you know, retro styled parody themed commentary, and I had plans for that, and like I say, I had plans for you know, some kind of superstar content in an episode called Superstar Sunday, which obviously I would have put out on a Sunday. So all those plans are yeah, gonna take longer to do. I'll have to go through the whole editing process of all the 460 players and everything else in my PES 2021 again, and obviously, you know, when you're looking at, as a games player, at progress that you had and how far you were, and doing it all again, it's quite deflating. Elite Dangerous is really gutting, but you know, for games that you enjoy playing, well, you enjoy playing them for a reason, because, you know, you like them. So I'll go back to them because I like playing them, but it's anything I do is just going to take a lot longer. So there it is. Unfortunately, you know, Easter. I had a lovely Easter egg, and you know, Easter's nice relaxing time, isn't it? But unfortunately for me, my PlayStation 4 Pro is no longer functional. So there it is. There it is. You know, there's no way to deliver bad news other than just to say it is there. What else can you do with it? So in the meantime, yeah, I don't know how long it'll take me to get back into actually outputting stuff. And I have to find space on my PS5 because I just installed Blacksmith Wukong, so I don't have a lot of space in the games that I had installed on there. But I think that's one thing as a player, and obviously, you know, somebody who does like creating content, is I do find it a struggle with you know, space, memory space. So yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, you can tell it was pretty gutting for me. I mean, my Elite Dangerous stuff is quite the gut punch. Heads, I can, you know, I can do mass release and stuff, but Elite Dangerous was, there's an awful lot that went into that, you know, and getting the ships again, and the time it took to unlock all the engineers and the engineering for some of my ships, like my Python. You know, I loved my Python. And the ship kit I had on my Python as well, I didn't spend any real money in the store to buy anything. I used all the points that you earn in the game from playing it to get all my ship kit and all the paints and the lasers, colourings and everything. You know, it was all from playing the game, everything. So for it all to go is absolutely, totally and utterly gutting, completely devastating. Despair, yeah, despair for me as a content creator and games player. But there it is. So, bad news. Bad news. Whatever you're doing, take care. There is a way to back up save data if you've got a PS4. You can back up save data on an external device, and I would recommend that now. Hindsight's a wonderful thing, isn't it? You know. But if you are gaming on PlayStation, you can back up save data. So that's one thing that I've learned, that it is important to do, because you never know, do you? You know, we as console players, we go to our consoles and turn them on, and you know, I didn't think about it. But anyway, whatever you're doing, you all take care, and yeah, I need to get back on the horse, and I shall see you all soon. Take care.